You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to solve the problem that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. And the question goes like this. It says, the sketch in figure 2 shows a right cone cut along an offset plane FGH. Redraw full size the given view, plan, end view in direction of the arrow E. Now, the first thing we are told is we should redraw the full size of this given figure. So the first thing I'll do is to take my instrument, right? Then I'll draw a vertical line this way. I'll draw a vertical line this way. You can see that. Now, what I will now do is I will draw an horizontal line this way. You can see that. And the height given here is 100. So from this base here, I'm going to measure 100. So from 0 up to 100. Then the width here, the base here is given to be, that's a circular base, and that is 60, diameter 60. So I'm going to take half of 60, which is 30, from 0 to 3 is 30, and I'll place it here. I'll mark. I'll place it here. I'll mark. Can you see that? So these two end, right? I'm going to call it 0, or better still, I can call it 6 at this point, then 0 at this point, depending on what you want. But let's proceed. Now we'll connect this end point. The top post here, let me call it G, or let me call it whatever I like. I'll call it R. I'll call it R. So I'll connect 0 to R, faint line first, and I'll connect 6 to R. You can see that. Now what we are told is, for me to get to point F, I'm going to mark a distance of from here to here, which is from here to somewhere around here. That's 25. So I'm going to measure 25 from 0 to 25, right? And I'll use my T-square to trace that point from 0 here. At this point, this is where it meets. That point there will be point F, right? Here is point F, and here is what? Point G. Then the height is given to be an angle of 45 degrees. So what I'll just do is I'll take my instrument, place it on my T-square this way, and I'll move it to that point G, and I'll draw an arc this way. I can thicken it if I want to. So where it intersect, or where it touch this side of the triangle here, or right here of the cone, that will be my point what? Point H. So we have FGH. So I can now thicken the rest. Right? What I really need is all these points that I am what? I am bringing it out. You can see that. So this is the shape I actually need here. Is that okay? And we know the angle at this point here, which I don't really do. This is the 45 degree. Whenever your set square, this part of the set square is inclined, that is 45 degree, 45 degree, as long as it is tangential to what? To the t square. So let's proceed. Now, after doing that, the next thing is we should draw the plan. This is the given view we have reproduced. Now, the next thing is we should do what? We should draw the plan. So what I will just do is I can just take half of this here, half of this from this point here to this point. You can see that. And I can pick any point I want to pick. Any given point that I want to pick. I can come here and pick this point. Ensure that it's not touching the main figure here. That is the most important thing here. So I'll just draw this way. Right? I'll thicken it out. That's a circular base. That again. So and this is where the center point is. I can just use my center line to bring it out. Now I've brought out this. Now the next thing is I should divide this circle into 12. So with the radius of from this point here to this point, I'm going to mark up. I'll come here also. I'm going to mark up. I'll come here too. I'll mark left and what and right. Can you see that? So where they meet, I'm going to take my instrument and I'll start connecting, making them pass through the center. So with this, pass through the center. 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 You can see that. So here will be 0.01122 3 3 4 4 5 5. Then we have 6. That is why earlier I said this is 0.0.6.6. Now what I will now do is I'm going to move all those points to touch the base of this cone here. Right? So when I do that, I take my instrument, turn it this way, and each of these points will touch. This is here. This, they are all on the same point. Right? You can see that. This is what we have. So that means this is 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then what? 6 as we have there. Now for each of all these points, I will generate them, or I will move them, or I'll connect them to the apex point of this cone arrow. When I do that, this is what I will be having. So from 0 to this point, 4, 3 is there, 2, 1. You can see that. Now once I've done that, where each of those lines I connected to arrow meet the figure, I'll generate them down. Now look at what I want to do. I have 0, this is 0 here, then this is 1. Look at the line of 1, 1 meets here, this point is also 1. So I'm going to bring 1 down this way. So where 1 meets 1, the line of 1 meets 1 at this point. the line of 1 meet 1 also at this point. Can you see that? I will come to 2, right? This is the line of 2 this is it, point 2, and I draw it down straight. So where 2 meet 2, the line of 2 is meeting 2 at this point, and the line of 2 is meeting 2 at this point, right? I'll come again, 3 is already there. That again, if I bring 3 out, the 3 is just coming straight down, meeting at this point and at this point, right? I'll come and bring that to 4. This is the line of 4 meeting this point. I'll bring it down straight. So this is where 4, line of 4, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4 here. Line of 4 meeting 4 at this point, and also meeting 4 at this point. I'll come again for that of 5 here. This is the line of 5 coming down straight this way. So the line of 5 meets 5 here, and also the line of 5 also meets 5 here. Can you see? Then we have what? 6 at this point. So I'm going to use my French curve, and I'm going to join all these points together with my French curve, right? And this is what I will be having. So when I connect it, we'll have this then. So this is what we have here. So let me just section that part off. That again, let me section it out this way, because that's the part that is being just section that out. So this is the plan that we are told to draw. Then the next thing is to draw the elevation, right? So you can pick any center from this point here, and you should be able to do what I'm about to do here. Pick any given line, then we draw a vertical line there, this way. You can see that. So the next thing that I will be doing is this point here that I need, right? And I'll take my 45 degrees set square. Then I'll bring this out this way, right? And I'll come here. I'll bring this out this way from here. You can see that. I can easily extend this one too, as in this base of the cone, right? Now what I'll just do is let me do out the point 3 first. Let's bring out the point 3 this way. This point is touching the circle, this line here, and 3 is touching this line here. And we should know one thing for sure, that 3 from 3 to 3, since you are seeing from 6 to 0, right? So meaning that my 3 to 3 sitting as what? 6 to 0. You know, a circle is concentric, right? It is uniform around. So I'll just take this point up, right? I will project this up. Now project this up. So I'll just close that up this way. And and taking it, right? That is 0.3 to 3 this way, 0.3 and 0.3. This is you're saying 6 to 0. Is that again? Now the next thing is the midline here, G. That is arrow here. The center point you're saying here is point arrow. So both arrow and G are on the same point here because they are having the same center here. So if I should project this to touch the inclined line here, I will take this upward. You see that? This apex point is also point arrow. There is also what? Point arrow, and I will connect arrow to this point here 3, and I'll put arrow also to this point here 3. The same base, both 3, 4. I can try to see here is 6 and 0. So if I want to, once you've done that, now see what I will do. Each of all these points, I'll project them to touch this inclined line. So let's start with 2. So once I bring 2 out this way, let me not go to the inner one first. Okay, when I bring 2 out this way from the inner one, this is 0.2, and this is also what? 0.2. You can see that this is 2, this is 2. So I'm going to project 2 out. This is 0.2 also. So when I project this point out, look at what will happen. When 2 go and meet line of 2, so this 2 here will go straight up to meet line of 2, faint line. 2 will go up to go and meet what? Line of 2. So this point here is point meeting line of 2 here. Because it says during the end elevation, or during the end elevation, now looking at this side from here. So the next thing is, don't forget this is my point 2 and my point 2. So if I come again, I go to 1. This is the point of 1 here, right? I'll bring it to touch here, and the point of 1 also I'll bring it to touch here. So this is point 1, this is also point 1, and let me project the line of 1. This is the line of 1 here, so I'll project it this way. So if I project the line of 1 upward, so 1 will meet 1 here, and 1 will meet 1 here. So this is another point here, point 1, point 1. You can see that? Then I'll come again. We have 3 already. So look at the line of 3. We already have it. So if I project this 3 here, this way, it means 3 is meeting 3. So 3 here is meeting also this 3 here. You can see that. Then if I go to 4, the line of 4 to touch here, the line of 4 to touch here, right? Then I'll project it up. Let's see. Project it up. 4 is coming to touch the line of 4, and 4 here also is coming to touch the line of 4. You'll be wondering what is happening. So this is our line of 4. This is also line of 4 here. Notice that 4, 3, 5, and 6 are all on the same line, so all of them will fall on this line. So this line you're seeing here, this point is the point of 4. This point also is the point of 4. You can see that. If I do 5 also, 5 also will fall on the same point. So let's do that of 5. So 5 is coming to touch here, and also 5 is coming to touch here. So this is 0.5, and this is also 0.5, and I can easily take it up. So the 5 is from here coming to touch the line of 5. 5 from here is coming to touch the line of 5. They will all fall on the same line. This is the point of 5, point of 5. Now, brother, please don't forget to subscribe. Right? If you know you benefited from this video, don't forget to subscribe and also like the video if you know you benefited one way or the other. So let's proceed. Now, after you've done that, they're all on the same point. If I go to the line of 6, right? 6, this is the line of 6 here. 6 and 0 on the same point, coming to this point, and this is the line of 6. I take that. And also the line of 0, and this is 0 here. If I bring that up, line of 0, and this point here is our line of 0, right? Because this is 0 and 6 on the same point. Now I'll take my French curve and I'm going to join. First of all these are coming together. Let me just see. If I come from here, this is coming this point. I'm joining here. And this is just going straight down here. So you join all these points together. Right? And you can easily bring this down here. This way. And also this down here this way. Right? And I can easily section the section part. So I can just from here, section this, this, at any given distance. This is what we have here. So when you look it from this side here, you're going to see all this point here, but you can't see here, so you cannot see 5, 4, and 0.3. However, you see that 3, 5, 4, they are all straight, so you cannot see them here. But you're able to see from 3, 2, 1, 0. So this is the 3, 2, 1, 0. So this is what you have here. This is the front elevation, and this is also the what? The plan, and this is our given figure here. Is that taken? So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.